Hey everyone, welcome to the stream.
Alrighty.
Stream number 6 of Trails Beyond the Horizon. Last stream we did not that much because we had like an hour to do anything. However, today we have significantly more time. And that means we can do stuff like find yet another Grim Garden indicator, do side quests, explore even more areas than we did previously. It's all
Search
great.
time. Now where?
Huh? What's that? It sounds like a propellers.
Apologies for the wait. Here's your delivery!
Oh, hello, drone man. The latest model of a small-scale drone, and it... What? Oh, it appears, okay. It appears to have been designed for deliveries. Huh? So you deliver stuff done by drone now? Who would have thought? Did you order something recently, fan? Nah, got no idea what this is about. Oh, getting a call. Who's this from? Sup! My name is Rhines, and I'm technically a member of ZCF in the world. Glad I found you guys. It's not something I've got something to talk to you about. His voice matches that of the drones. Seems like it. So, it's safe to say you're the one controlling this thing then? What is it all about? As a matter of fact, I'm handling a request from Hermes, the delivery lady. Do you guys know she's stopping her delivery services for a while? Yes, although we only just heard about it. Well, that timing works out pretty nicely. So yeah, basically she asked me to help out her clients while she's off. And instead of by bike, I'm making deliveries with the latest models of ZCF drones. Gotcha. Well, if you're subbing in for Hermes, that's a welcome thing to hear. On top of that, it's clear you're not simply an entrepreneur. Pretty damn suspicious if you ask me. Seriously, and the cherry on top is that the guy isn't even trying to hide how shady he is. That's just how things are in the real world, kiddos. Anyway, if you ever need anything, you just give me a call and I'll get it for you anywhere here in Edith. For the time being, let me present you with this as a token of our new friendship. Ben accepted the package from the delivery drone. Terrabell bomb. Oh, so that's the kind of stuff it can bring to us, huh? You also might be interested to hear that our drone delivery shop has some exclusive products you can't find anywhere else. So by all means, give you a call and order to your heart's content and waste all your money so that I can get super rich. Hell of a sales pitch, huh? But still can say it's entirely trust you. But if you're fitting in for Hermes, then yeah, I'll probably put in our little drone there to good use before long. In specific locations, you can press the V+B buttons to access the drone shop. The drone shop's inventory can be updated though this can only be done a limited number of times per session. Okay, the option to do so will refresh as the story progresses. G tokens can be also used to purchase this limit. Common items can be purchased through the drone shop as well.
Can you believe it? We're gonna go to space!
Now where?
Shard search? Go. Initiating search. Initiating search.
I thought it was here, but I guess I was wrong. Where is it?
Now where?
Oh, it's there. Okay, never mind.
Performing shard search.
Grim portal discovered.
Reward deposited.
We cannot do anything on the Grim Garden side of things right now, but we at least can get back there if we want to. It's nice.
Performing shard search. Performing shard search.
Get your ice cream here.
Search time.
No.
Initiating search.
Now where?
Initiating search.
Not here in her.
Initiating search.
Now where?
Performing shard search.
Also, I don't have fishing materials, so I'll have to go to the fishing shop again to get stuff. Amazing. Well, what you gonna do, I suppose.
Oh, I just
Search time.
I'm so good at getting lost in this game.
This is an
Maybe it's
adequate
not
spot
that
for fishing.
I think I have all of them then, probably.
Search time.
In that case, we're gonna see
Now
if we can,
where?
Oh no, there they are. I thought so. I thought there were more.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
Shard search? Go.
That's all of them. Now we need to do the side quest stuff. Okay.
What's next? Objective set.
Something terrible has happened. Speak with the client and begin the cooperation. Didn't we already? Oh, we need to talk to him again, right? That was the thing. We need to talk to this guy again. I made a note about the location of the shady auction site, but our confidential information was put up for sale. I'm calling all of you. Begin the operation. Sure. Data link confirmed. Beginning analysis of the illicit site. Oh, also, since the chat isn't working, I might as well turn it off again. I might turn it on later again for the next stream, which I know we are gonna do, as you might have seen, the evening stream. But I don't know if the chat is working for that one. For this one, it sure isn't, so I might as well turn it off. Data alert confirmed. Beginning analysis of the illicit site. The pursuit system architecture is evolving nicely. It's a variety of operation of a process I've used before, so it shouldn't take too long. Is that right? Sorry to call you over here on short notice, Ketra. It's alright. It's a lot easier for me to link up with that from here. As a higher level Marduk from the shares, I'll do my very best to provide support. I'm looking forward to working with you. Also, why are you here? Operations are complete on our end. What are we doing exactly, Elaine? Like, are they the tech nerds? What are you doing? It seems the auction has already begun. How can that be? What if someone else wins it? Just calm down. It's not gonna be over that quick. We'll win it. We will win it. Make a deposit and then reverse back the culprit when they are to draw the money, right? The client has already volunteered to cover the expenses, but they'd like to keep the bid as low as possible. So we gotta find a way to draw this out as long as we can. Now's the time to show what we're made of. Please, I'm counting on you. Edgeworth General Trading Company secret database. Unknown blah 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 blah. 88,899 lira. Also, this is shit. This entire set is unbearably hard to see. Edgeworth General Trading Confidential database is up next. It's currently at 45,000 lira. Is it? Doesn't it say 88,889 lira? Maybe I'm stupid. But then again, this entire thing is hard to read. Lisette, Ketra, how's your progress coming? We have completed the analysis of the financial system. In 5 more minutes, we should be able to put together the surveillance routine. Theo and I are in the middle of our final checks. Maybe another 10 minutes? Gotcha. I'll draw this out as long as possible as you need, and then win the dang thing in the end, if I can anyway. Bid must be incremented to 10,000 mira, 5,000 mira, or 1,000 mira. Keep track of the bids of other patient participants and buy the data for as little as possible. Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh no. Okay, this looks like nightmare fuel. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can see. Okay. Okay, what is the speed? If you get everything correct, you will receive 2 bonuses. Speed 5, 1, 10 is the thing. If you get everything correct, you receive 5, 1, 10. 5, 1, 10, 5, 1, 10. Okay. There has been a new bid. Bid, Weather Rock, 46,000 mira. One bid after another, looks like it still got momentum. This might be a good opportunity to lose the people sitting back and waiting. At a time like this, we need to show them a reasonable raise. 5, 1, 10, I think it was. So 5. Bid for Jrpg, 59,000 mira. Bid Playboy, 60,000 mira. 60 grand. Price is going up bit by bit. Been going smoothly so far, but there's at least one person hanging in there. He's definitely got some momentum behind him. I get the feeling he wants it more than the others. It's still too early to push hard. Let's slow things down. 5, 1, 10, I think it was. Yeah, so 5. For 61,000 mira. Playboy, 65,000 mira. This is exactly the response we are looking for. He's really hanging in there. This Playboy may be but this ain't a contest. We can lose. We'll just have to keep pushing. Is this a direct message? Something's up. No, for now we need to stay focused. Mr. Arkwright, I finished my preparations. I'm ready. We can go at any time. Roger that. We've only got a little bit of time before the bid ends. Time for a last splurge. A small bit now could cost us. It's time to go the big bugs. 5, 1, 10, so then 75,000 mira. Final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Come on, please work. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, you've won the bid. You did it! With this we stopped the information from leaking. Ah, don't you think you're jumping the gun here? The win is just one part of the operation. The real work starts now. Still, for the moment at least, well done, Mr. Arkwright. By the way, it looked like something was worrying you just a moment ago. You got a message from that troublesome account, didn't you? You mean that Playboy person? Yup, right before the last bid. Let me give it another look. Are you the rumored Spriggan? Wait a second, how the heck do you know who you are? Doesn't look like we're hacked. It's possible they knew the meaning of the Jrpg. Nah, this guy stopped bidding at the end. He knew he was stopping when he sent that DM in his case. Ben opened the DM window and typed to reply. Same work? Yes, be careful of attacks from these addresses. Attached to Playboy's DM was a list of multiple addresses. Just in case, Reset put some guards in place against these addresses. They might have some anti-hacking measures in place too. Can you handle those, Petra? You got it. I need to modify part of my tracing program. It's about time to make the deposit all you must send. Right. I'll deposit the money right now. Good. Let's start phase 2. With that, they began reverse hacking the culprits. They ran into a cunning, sophisticated trap and they even encountered a fierce counterattack. I've encountered another trap. The number will simply beggars believe. These guys have prepared some serious countermeasures. Ben, if this keeps up... Yeah, I know. There's a chance we won't succeed if only we had some of the sort of insurance. Use this. It's a special... use this. This is a special vaccine bot. Your opponent is a former member of the most infamous hacking group, Stay Sharp. Kedra, incorporate this into your intercept system. We'll handle impeding the payment. Is that? Did you focus on the reverse hack? Understood. Delete dummy traps and dummy addresses and traps. Perform parallel analysis on block 28,000. Found it! But this is... they're using access points of the expressway and are constantly in motion. Does that mean we don't know where they are? They are being exceptionally careful. Look, they're used to this sort of thing. Their group is likely dedicated on the ranks on the orbital net, but they cannot be on the move forever. And besides, it would appear we have another weapon in our arsenal. That's really true. After that, the group continued to put pressure on their mobile opponents. Eventually, they managed to force them to the Ober district. The target is currently using access points in the Ober district. It took a while, but we finally managed to contain them. The trap holds them in place appears to be working. They won't be going anywhere for a while. Looks like you two really had to pull out all of the stops. Nice work, Ketra and Reset. Thanks to you, we've got the chance to let's head out. Let's head out. Time to take control of the situation and switch indirectly. The robots are really in Ober district? Yes. If we head there now, we should be able to capture them ourselves. Then I'll meet you there. I'll be counting on you. Okay, so do we go to the Tyrell district first or the Ober district? I think I'm going to the Tyrell district first. No, wait, actually I'm going to the Ober district first, so that we have the...
Let's roll, gang.
So that we have this quest done soon. Been a minute since we dropped by the Ober district. Last time we was maybe a month or so ago. Hehe, I had so much fun the festival back in April. These stores are closed now. That finals are over and hardly see any students around at all. Any students around at all? Well, it's not like we get any force machines out here. But it's better than the Leve at least. Worth taking a quick peek around and swing by the cathedral. I suppose you can see by your mind question the need to frequent this district. On a separate note, we'll need to find some place to park before we can inspect the bulletin board. You heard the man, Aaron. Let's pull into the school parking lot just ahead. But that reminds me, Agnes is at Aramis right now, isn't she? Perhaps we ought to stop and say hello while we're there. Ah, yeah, guess we could do that if we got the time. In that case, why don't we grab some stuff from the pastry for the student council members? If how stressed they sounded earlier, I'm sure they'd be happy to have some pick-me-up sweet treats. Oh, I'm totally down with that idea. I can hear my wallet crying. Oh well, sharing the love of Andalusia with the world is a cause worth breaking the piggy bank for. I'm gonna buy up their whole stock of the summer exclusive citrus yogurt mouse dessert. Let's do this. Dear God. Shortly thereafter, they reached out the Aramis Academy, received permission to enter the school grounds due to their help during the festival. After parking Van's pickup truck in the school's parking lot, they headed to the party nearby. It's like, why did you buy the entire stock? Was that really necessary? Well, not my problem. You paid me money. Hell yeah! We got the second summer limited edition dart. The no-bake mango cheesecake. This is the cream with the creme of dessert. I've got to have me aside now. Dear ADOs, please shut this man up for me. Thanks. Oh, that's perfect. I'm gonna screenshot it. Still, it does look super good. That as it may, it seems like Agnes and the others are fairly busy right now. Now may not be the best time to bring this over. I concur. It would be best to wait a little while longer, so as to not to disturb them. In the meantime, the ice pack they provided should keep the dessert sufficiently cool. Then why don't we put this time to good use by checking the bulletin board and stopping by the cathedral? A fine idea. We can return once our business in the district is settled. Okay. Not picking up much of a scent, but it does seem like there's some force rewriting for us. We have to check out what so-called hacker gang 2 on top of all of these. Visiting NIS Academy will trigger an event that will partially update the over district. Circling back a bit though, that was one odd task Holland made of me. Incidentally, fan, I've been getting a real kick out of your Abandoned Appetite blog. Read my sweets reviews? Well, damn. Means the world, honestly. Well, that brings me to my next point. I'd like it if you could post more frequently in the name of making the fictionary world just a little bit wider. My hopes are high for whatever comment you and your friends have to share. I wouldn't call myself much of a man if I turned down a heartfelt request like that. The sugary rewards he promised ain't got things to do with it. No, not at all. Received 3 citrus yogurt mouse from Holland to feature in a blog entry. Upload confectionery reviews to Ben's blog by selecting premium sweets from the Gourmet tab in the notebook. Consume the treats to make it eligible for upload. In addition to being able to read the reviews, you will also earn these associated achievement rewards. Really? So, awards, achievements, 4,000 G tokens.
Good stuff.
Some more vitality droplets. I want to see the healing, fishing.
What's next?
Oh, that's in the navigation menu. But, E, I guess. How do I upload that? How do I read the blog? We have a shit ton of extra costumes we can use now as well. Another example of why you should not have to buy anything if you didn't want to. There's already a shit ton of stuff. I'm gonna see if I can. Tweet blog, okay. So if I go for the items and I go to cooking and I have this. I'm gonna save. I'm very scared that I'm doing something wrong here. This is not very well explained in my opinion. Alright, let's save and then I'm gonna see if I can use the blog somehow. But how do I do that? Is it in the... Where is it? Augments, music system guide menu, guide command battles. items, achievements, Jrpg gifts. So I need to consume it. So if I now go to... Okay, I assume this means that I can do it this way. So I have to go to cooking, and I go this item, and I give it to Fan, obviously.
Love me a sugar rush.
But how do I upload it then? Because it doesn't say anything.
Well.
I don't get it. Aesthetics, tactics, no, I don't get it. Where is it? Where is the stupid log? Hello? Why is it so hard to find this?
Take your time.
Terms, achievements. I still don't get it. It's not here. How am I gonna read Fan's blog? How can I read it? I don't get it. It's so annoying. Where is it? Does it say anything in the guide? The Tyrell district? No. Use the sweet blocks. After consuming a sweet gourmet item, you can upload your thoughts to the gourmet notebook onto the blog. Where is the gourmet notebook then? I don't see it. Notes? Is it in notes?
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
Sure, go right ahead.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
Hope it goes over well.
Boop boop. Oh, we can actually read it. Okay, found it. Okay, it's in the command menu. No idea why I didn't explain that, but I didn't find it. Okay, there we go. It's a specialty jelly. Suffused with flowery lavender fragrance. Price 300 Mira. Shop, Theater Florist, 8th District in Old Town. Overall ranking, 3 out of 5 stars. This dessert has a lavender scent that spreads around your mouth in a soft, floaty way. It's hard to describe, but very jiggly and fun to eat. Parfait Royale, a Quincy Plur specialty. Parfait made with lavish high-quality chocolate. Quincy Parlour, 3rd District, Trion Mall. A question quintessential Quincy product. This indulgent treat is filled with high-quality chocolate. The robust flavor and fragrance speak to the care they place into the ingredients. 4 out of 5 stars.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
If you would be so kind.
A popular canal from Carto Dune made with only the juiciest of figs. Price 340 Mira. Cacho Juan Dune, 9th District Center in March. These canals have an elegant taste, heightened by the deep flavor of elasticity of the figs, making for a striking gastric experience, and I wager one won't soon be forgotten. 4 out of 5 stars.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
Thank you, Van.
Yay, on yes! Ido Fuel, a popular dessert from La Province with craveable yet sophisticated sweetness. Price 380 Mira. Café La Provence, 10th District in Livre District. This is a classic cake with a lemon cream that accents its sweet strawberries. Although I've eaten them with friends for ages, it's still a trip down memory lane that never gets old.
This one's getting posted.
And that's just Van himself. 3 citrus yogurt mouse. Quality yogurt mouse from Andalusia, sublimely flavored with 3 types of citrus. Andalusia's patisserie, 5th District over District. Yard yogurt and trio flax citrus fruit harmonize like a dream without ever feeling harsh on the tongue. Its balancing acts like these where Andalusia always delivers. 5 stars.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
I'll leave it to you.
Oh, this is so fun. Okay. Peach Tart Tatin. One Marsh specialty tart. Tatin made with in-season peaches. Price 480 Mira. One Marsh Bistro, 8th District, Old Town. This tour fully utilizes the fresh, mild sweetness specific to peaches. Great care was taken to retain their flavor, as shown by the deeper caramelization and browning. And that is all of them. Yeah, but if you specifically premium sweets, we have all of these here. That's just kind of cool to have all of that. Alright. Let's first try and get rid of those pieces of shit that ruined everything for this guy. I'm also curious who was even backing us up there. It's always nice to know. So we can buy more stuff. Hi.
No need to be shy now. Come again.
Autosaves, huh? Oh, amazing. Okay. We're gonna talk to everyone in a bit. I think I'm first gonna do all of the shops and then talk to everyone as we usually do. Elaine learned a new recipe. We also have one more drink we haven't gotten yet. Here, Elaine. Okay, sorry. That's the bulletin boards. You can get that as well. Might as well immediately.
What do we
get that.
got?
License to kill a lowlife. There's a hitman formerly under Omada Simply who is still at large, and there's a hefty bounty on her head. We want you to drag this little rat out of whatever hole she is hiding in and drop her off the goddess front gates. Do that and you will be compensated handsomely. Freaking murder quest? What the fuck is this? This is a rather disturbing request. It's barely even a bounty hunting job. More like, here, murder someone. Isn't that fun? Don't you love murder? Armada's the world's worst mafia organization has been totally crushed. Most of the remnants have been captured as well. But some of them have slipped through the cracks. And among them is an assassin of the most wanted list. It's hard to believe. I don't remember all the details of who she is, but the guild should have more information. I'm fairly certain she was a sniper at least. And the person who requested was probably hurt in some way by her actions. And now that they figure out where she is hiding, they rear revenge. Are you worried about something? Oh, there is something bugging me. Wait, you can seriously mean to take this on? You didn't say that. Regardless, it's worth the I can just ignore it. So let's at least check in with the guild and see what they know. Alright, but I won't let you directly dirty your hands in front of me. Keep that in mind while we're talking to Hazel. Alright, but it all depends on what we learn.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Not right now. Head to the guild has been added to the top of the travel menu.
Well, what's next?
Alright, let's go to the shop again.
This area is quieter than usual.
Check out Eddie's
Due
Deals
to the
on Wheels.
post-exam holidays, most likely.
No doubt. The kids are probably celebrating their newfound freedom.
Not that they'll be going as buck wild as you did.
What's it gonna be?
That would be extremely tricky, Elaine, so I'm not surprised.
Later.
Well then.
Planner launched!
Where's that one item that I don't have yet? It's at least
That was very well made.
this is not it's not in the food blog. Or been like
Planner launched!
Well,
Okay. That's all the items we need to buy here.
Initiating search.
Performing shard search.
search time.
Initiating search.
Search time.
The abandoned third-way line. We don't have any particular business here at the moment. Fair enough.
Search time.
Shard search, go.
Search time.
Daily prayer is an important.
Shard search, go.
Search time.
Shard search, go.
Now where?
Shard search, go.
Performing shard search. No sense going this way.
Okay, just let me check quickly where that next to Armis Academy. Okay, so we need to go there again.
Initiating search.
The new first.
Shard search, go.
Nice. Screen portal. This
Reward
perfect.
deposited.
Okay, we have found all of that we needed there. Now we need to go to do some other stuff. We need to do the side quests. So let's do that first, and then we go talk to do the other side quest and talk to everyone. I can't wait. Oh dear God. A black land carrier, huh? Don't see those around too often. You think that's them? Who's that? Can you look into it? Yes, there's no mistaking it. They're attempting to obscure it, but their orbital net protocol, their OP address, matches the culprit. Then it's finally time for them to pay. This is one way to put it. They'll definitely be a pain if you let them get away. Now, use the car to lock them in. Elaine, are you ready to move? Yes, I've already arranged for the vehicles we're ready at any time. Then let's begin the arrest. Okay, I'm gonna see if I need anything here. Hey, are you still having trouble? Shut it! These guys know what they're doing! They laid out branches across every access point, and along with the expressway. Just who are these guys? Hey you! Got a minute? Tell me it's... Watch out, we're surrounded! Are you freaking kidding me? How did they find us? I'm not getting caught like this. There again came a little bit too early. So that's bad. Ah! What's going on here? Your car is gonna explode. You're dead. No, hopefully not. But that's not the best. Okay, we managed to capture them. It appears to really were the criminal operating on the orbital net for Armada. Yes, we captured them before, but since they didn't have any real charges against them, they were released after 6 months. That is still quite long, but not for a freaking terrorist organization. Yes, we kept it run. You would have thought that they start spreading ransomware again once that died down. Oh, I would have bought that Elaine. They were scum to begin with. There's not really much you can do about scum. Scum does what scum does sometimes. It appears if we rebuild their old hacking system, with such high specs and gunning design, I expect Nokia was behind it. That explains all the twisted stuff they were doing, but now all that explanation is gonna be put to rest. How can I ever repay you? Thank you all all of you so much. Our computers should be back normal now, right? And none of our data got leaked, right? Yes, we were able to recover a strange restoration key from the culprit's computer. You can use it as soon as you like. It was more trouble than I anticipated, but it looks like the job well done. About that, there's one other thing I have to confirm first. The corporative mystery account that keeps getting in the way. That was you, wasn't it, Playboy? Oh, you noticed! I guess that's no yours is worth reputation after all, Spriggan. You certainly look like a playboy. That drone would make you. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rhines, and ostensibly a rented drone shop. I'm sure, or less, and more of them contact company of RNA Securities. As you'd expect, my help was enlisted by Jrpg and General Trading Code with upper management. RNA Securities. They specialize in cybercrime, don't they? Yes, that's what put them on the map. That's where we are based in the girl. Upper management? Wait a second. I never expected the Spriggan and I would try the same approach. But everything worked out in the end, so let's just leave it at that. Though, and it breaks my heart to say so, I'll have to make a full report, including details about how the system was breached. They'll find out. What should I do? They'll fire me for sure. That's part of why we asked us for help. What should we do, Van? Good point. It's a tight spot. What do you want to do? Have him come clean himself? Have him feign ignorance? Or make a deal with Rhines? It might be better to just tell him yourself at this point. Tell them myself? Sorry to say it, but you're just not cut out to be a bad guy. Keeping up a lie would be taxing on you. And besides, when you came to us, you were just as worried about the company as you were about yourself. It's because you felt a sense of responsibility that put us up a Force PG, right? Perhaps it would be best if you continue to follow your conscience. From my conscience, huh? Maybe. It's been so anxious that I almost forgot I do have my pride as an open being. Even I couldn't hide my mistake, I would never be able to live it down. It's like you said, I need to tell my company everything. I'm sure it'll be reprimanded, but that's something I'll have to accept. Oh, this is unexpected. So this is the legendary Spriggan at work. In that case, I can feel easy about making my report. After that, the group said their goodbyes to the grateful client and resumed their activities. While they weren't looking, Rhines disappeared, and a certain orb mail was delivered to Van Saifa. It was fun, Spriggan. Let's do this again sometime. P.S. This is a little thanks from me. Hope it helps. The delivery drone delivered a vitality droplet ×3.
That's all, folks.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Now that we've finished off this gig, it's time to get ready for the real deal. I can leave Crosby to my younger brother. But it's time I unraveled everyone's movements, which all seem to center on the Republic from our boroughs to Taurus and everyone in between. Just to make sure nobody could get gambling with the future of the continent. Hi. It's been nearly 60 years since the Orbital Revolution, but even this day technology continues to astound me. To think humanity's actually attempting to reach the stars. Perhaps I'm simply not with the times anymore, but the very thought is mind-boggling to me. To reach beyond the sky to the very seat of the goddess. Perhaps I'm simply not with the times anymore, but the very thought is mind-boggling. I've heard they recently started selling cakes for dogs in Andalusia, although they are apparently only doing a test run at the moment. Would you like to try one, Apollo? Cakes for dogs, huh? 10. Holland thinks of everything. So pets will be able to bear in the joy of sweet treats too now, huh? I'm sorry, Raffaello, but it's an undeniable fact that this cake bears best with tea and tea alone. Au contraire, lieve. I'd say it pairs best with coffee. After all, its strong aroma matches beautifully with the cake flavor. It's simply... It's simple math, my friend. Math has no relevance here. Oh, and by the way, I don't think the aromas you hold in such high regard would look too kindly on you making such a definitive statement. You make a good point. So you agree that this is the better choice? That's not what I said. Huh. Hermes' music teacher and its math teacher. They were classmates, weren't they? I'm having a hard time making heads and tails of their relationship, to be honest. Mr. Raffaello and I are a bit odd personality-wise, but despite the fact that he's a stickler for logic, he's actually rather flexible. That's what makes him so fun to debate with.
Take your time.
That was delish.
Miss Liva tends to rely on her intuition rather than logic, which is why I often struggle to understand her line of reasoning. Though admittedly, her arguments can be rather rational as well, I've actually learned quite a lot from her. I'll be counting on that blog of yours, Sven. But try not to fret too much over it. Just go at your own pace, alright? Got it. A 3 citrus yogurt mouse and a no-bake mango cheesecake. It seems Holland out to capture our hearts this summer as well. I've no doubt he'll do just that. It seems the end of the spring was my diet at 11th hour. Spring, fall, winter? Doesn't matter. The season, in the end, Holland always gets you. I know the feeling. Don't beat yourself up about it, okay? Oh, at least the Holland's dessert make me happy, right? I mean, how could they not? Especially when those seasonal fruits users look so happy as well. Since when can the fruit look happy? Not that it matters. It's at least a new expression I've never heard before. I heard Hermes students are meant to be on break from the rest of the week, but funnily enough, I'm still seeing kids in their uniforms. Must be there for their club activities, I imagine. Ah, you. So full of ambition. Seems like Madeleine here agrees with me.
Check out Eddie's Deals on Wheels.
Hey there, welcome to Eddie's Deal on Wheels. Wait, are there solutions? Oh, for the love of... You saw nothing! But the smile you gave us wasn't so bright and cordial. It would be a shame to forget it. Hey, aren't you the son of that lady who owns the general store in Old Town? Went and started your own business, eh? Well, I just wanted to be able to run a proper store like my mom's, you know. My old boss, Thompson, was the one who actually gave me the push I needed to do it, though. Thought up a whole business plan, borrowed the cash I needed from the bank, bought this old food truck. Now here I am. Been kinda rough so far. If I'm being completely honest though, it'd be a good idea to get the setup in front of the school today, but all the students are break apparently. Didn't get as many customers as I thought I would. But this is just the beginning. I'm not losing hope just yet. That's the spirit. Never give up, kid. Keep going and you might just open up a whole new world for yourself. Well, here's hoping, I guess. By the way, since you're here and everything, why don't you guys buy something? All my stock is top of the line. Alright, you can take it, Calendar.
Take your time.
Sorry buddy, I already did buy stuff from you. Huh? Isn't this RMS Academy? But I was heading towards Tyrell District. How did I go all the way here? Oh, whatever. You just got this thing delivered before it marked that late clutch. Don't want to go getting yelled at again after all. Oh, hey! Didn't expect to run into you two today. It's been a while, Mr. Powell and Miss Matilda. Why, hello there! I heard you all were coming to RMS today, so something about having business with the student council, correct? Struck by the urge to mentor its newest member, were you? Something like that. Are you here for work? I assumed the break was for RMS teachers as well. You were indeed, though to be frank, some of our students aren't getting a break either, at least not really. We don't mind being so busy though, especially not when it's for the children. That is some dedication. Plus, I'd argue work gives us a sense of meaning in life, something you don't get when you're lazing around at home. I can tell you've got one hell of a work ethic, Miss Matilda. The new student council is really busy. I imagine they struggle with getting the hang of things at first, but I have faith that they'll manage in no time. I'm looking forward to seeing what they plan on preparing for the coming year. It seems your first year seems to finally accustomed to themselves and their RMS. Some have even thrown themselves right into the club activities, and of course, there are those who have been working with the student council. Another fine batch of pupils this year.
Take your time.
Oh, is it now? How very interesting. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Welcome to Edith Cathedral. Would you like to pray for the success of the space program? No, I'd rather pray for Anya's safety. We received a number of visitors who have expressed expressed interest in doing so recently. Let us know if you're interested as well. Today was so much fun, you guys! You're doing really well in class, Yoda. But make sure to keep studying your math too. This next is gonna be a showdown between you and me, you hear? Got it. See you later! You can be kind of weird sometimes, but he's a super hard worker. I can't wait to play with him again tomorrow. Hey Yoda, apparently there's gonna be some space event happening soon. And kids can watch too. Really? I wanna go! School today was even funner than it was yesterday. Wonder when Mommy is gonna pick me up though. Mommy says she's up busy and is up by it's dangerous, so that's my advice. She makes sure to come pick me up from school herself. There's another person here. You, hi. Two racers handling a monster bounty? They seem to have something of a mentor-mentee relationship. Though perhaps the danger of combat could open their hearts to more. Wait, what am I saying? That's improper, Philia. Anyway, I pray that they'll be safe in their endeavors. Oh, but how precious is it to see Senior guiding a Junior. I pray that they will be safe in their endeavors. Regina, C rank. Well then, shall we head into to do some combat training for the afternoon? We're gonna be fighting monsters, right? Oh, yes, I have you know my combat skills are next level, Regina. I mean, ignoring everything that happened this morning and the fact that I only really made it out alive because of the brain, but I will indict those nasty critters to bits. They'll be sorry they ever infringed on the safety of either civilization. It's kind of adorable just how naive he is, how naive she is. She? Is this she? Is the girl? Huh. Well, just make sure you don't let your guard down. Oh, okay, NG and Regina. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Of course. Now's my chance to show what I'm really made of. Hope she was okay down there. I'll shove those nasty monsters to bits. Now my chance to put the skills my brother taught me to the test. Taking turns observing the new recruit lately, and so far she's exactly how the others described. She's adorable and all, but I feel like I need to keep a close eye on her. Can't have her getting injured on my watch after all. She's got potential though. I'm sure she'll be great racer someday. I see Samaria is still in Hupa as ever, though she's still as clumsy as ever as well. At least she seems to be being virtual at the sight of better Nikolai. She'll come into her own time, I suppose. Another bark. Apologies, Father Simon. Well, it's been quite a while, hasn't it? I'm glad to see you are indeed as hale and whole as you claim to be in your letters. Bishop Orwell, glad to see you are in good health as well. And Father Watson, please, there's no need to be so formal. I've withdrawn myself from the congregation from the sacraments. After all, I'm an everyday villagerian now. Humble as ever, I see. So he's got pull on the cathedral too, huh? Well, knowing Master, I can't exactly say I'm surprised. The rivalry between the Congregation of Divine Worship and the Congregation of the Sacraments doesn't seem to matter at all to them. I imagine that's because of their respect for one another. After all, they let pretty disputes interfere. Why let the petty disputes interfere with a perfectly friendly working relationship? Glad I have to see Father Bergard again, and enjoying this life quite thoroughly, it seems. I must say that my confession of this is interesting. Perhaps I'd like to try wearing something similar someday. Haha, if you're interested, I'm happy to give you a few shop recommendations. You know, for a bishop, Orwell's actually surprisingly down to earth. But that's fine, right? It's good to feel some people that are somewhat crowded. Father Nikolai tasked me with in visiting the cathedral today. Civilly to deliver a report on in the chapel in the old town. It's a shame I don't get the chance to stop by every often. There's just something about this place that's so refreshing. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to ask about your teacher, but you can see why I'm here. Surely someone must know a good candidate for the role. Just what kind of person would be the best fit? We hold extra special lessons at our Sunday school on occasion. We like to include guest lectures for them too. Oh, perhaps I'll find our next guest here. I swear to God, if there's going to be a side quest where we have to teach a class, then it's going to be really funny, because Dean already had to do that. We are doing Wing 2, Electric Boogaloo. Is there anyone still that we haven't talked to? Yes, there's one person on the right. Okay, we might as well do that now. This is the embassy for the Principality of Belize, Alzheim. If I'm not mistaken, you're an acquaintance of Prince Jrpg, correct? Did you have a message for him? Oh, nah, we were just passing by. Already talked to him earlier anyway.
Take your time.
This is the... Anyway, if you have any message for the members of the royal family, I will gladly receive them. Good. Why is dude here even? Maybe save the game as well. Now we can do go to Hermes. Ah, the memories. A shame I missed out on the festival this time around. Sounds as though it was quite the event. I hear an even supposed to like to the festival van and the schoolmates put together. That's quite a feat. I hate to admit it, but yeah, they outdid us quite a bit. The bar's rising so high that four-eyed kids gonna have to jump a ledge into its skyscraper to clear it. Wait, back up, Bearguard. From the way you said that, one might assume you personally attended the NIS Academy Festival of 8 years ago. Huh? Is that true? Yeah, he was there. Though he hadn't met at that point. He just happened to come by while he was was in the capital on the day two. He just happened to come by while he was in the capital on day 2, right? That's correct. I read had a good time too. And that play you wrote was the event's growing jewel. The story they covered in the pollution was its title now. Young Elaine's performance as Sheena was captivating as it was impeccable. You're too kind. Why didn't you tell me about this, Fan? Oh, hello, Fan. Long time no smell. I know I've said this before, but thank you so much for all your help during the festival. The school said you'd be swinging by sometime. Right, something about having business with the student council? If dropping off a little treat counts as a business, then yes. Sounds like they had their hands full lately. And oh man, you don't know the half of it, but I'm proud of them. Not many students are willing to come in on the day off. Oh, and did I hear right that Miss Bright is going back home this semester? Things are only going to get tougher for them if so. Just one more boulder in their path they have to climb over. Still, we haven't finished our current slate of RPGs, but we'll probably have time to do them later. Visiting the student council room will trigger an event that will slightly alter the state of the order. Nobody's checks. Hold off for now, I have the sneaky suspicion that I have not done it.
What's next?
What's next?
Objective set.
Go, go, go!
The group headed to the guild and explained the circumstances to Hazel. I see, so even those kind of requests make it to you, huh? Female sniper from Almada still hasn't been captured despite being on our wanted list. So it's probably about her, Lady Silence? Hallelujah. Hello nickname. You do not know her real name? No, sadly you were never able to figure it out. Her work is notorious since she never leaves any traces behind. Is that so? Sounds like she's a brilliant sniper. Lady Silence is going back to me. To the terrifying sniper that Armada deployed at several important junctions. However, her targets were always members of the underworld. Right. There's no record of her ever having killed a civilian. That's why neither we nor the police have considered her high priority. It seems like the type who is committed to her work. Is there anything else you know about her? Let me think. She's always been wrapped in mystery. To the best of our knowledge, her first job was around 10 years ago. She originally rose to infamy under the former leader, but she earned Dante's trust too. That's all true. That's all true as far as we know. 10 years ago, huh? Sounds like a real old-timer in this case. Might know something. He works with Trevor, right? An important information broken / handler. Are you able to get in contact with her? Oh, rumor is they are not in Longport right now. Not that we can call her up and ask if she knows anything. Hey, fan! We're not getting any video. Are you busy with something? Sorry, we're in the middle of a gig. You have to be happy with this voice. We can only talk to her a little bit, though. Did you meet Jack? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. They explained the situation. It's that kind of request, huh? So you want to know about her? What can you tell us? Well, she used to be good to me back when I worked for N-Week. We exchanged information occasionally, even after I left the organization. Though once Armada got wiped out, we lost contact. Is that right? I won't excuse her crimes, but I will tell you she's a reasonable woman. She's not the kind of person who could kill needlessly. That's as much as the guild and the police know too. I'll tell you this, but only because it's you. Her name is Candice. Candice? Hunger Games reference? She lives together with her son, who's turning 12, but they move around a lot. The last place they lived that I know of was in the Tyrell district. She was renting a room above the brothers' music shop. Thanks. I'll pay you back when I can. I'll look forward to it. We got ourselves a good clue for now. Guess we should be underestimate Arcade Solutions. You guys work quick. Shall we head to the Tyrell district then? That happened automatically? Okay. It would seem the space program has been the center of a conversation in this district as well. Really trending with the younger generation. Even the entertainment industry is feeling the impact. You can probably attribute that to how accessible information is now that thief phones have become so commonplace. Well, between the movie theater and the Tyrell Times, we're hardly short on points of interest. Are there any other occasions you intend to visit? That Eastern restaurant Anyway, is affiliate for one. When it comes to getting the underworld scope, we can't go wrong there either. It seems a good place to start as any. Let's begin our rounds then. Oh, the game sent me to this map, but okay, I'm gonna do this later. I'm just gonna get the quest. I'm gonna see this later. I was busy with that, with over this thing.
Go, go, go!
Might as well first do this part of the map.
The new first years are quite the hard workers.
Mind if we head on in? Of course, you're more than welcome to. Here's your permission slip. With that you have Car belongs to go anywhere you like. Oh, this guy sure is being awfully friendly. Oh, he's always been like this, and people used to call him a bit of a flirt, in fact. I can see why.
Albert, come on! It's not an LLC. It's an LLP, Limited Liability Partnership.
Seriously? Ugh! I swear, there is a special place in hell for whoever named these things this way.
I found the data from last year, so I can take care of that list. I've gathered some documents that might help. Sending it to your terminal now. Thank you!
Damn, they're stressing up a storm in there.
Whatever they're doing, it must be really tough.
I imagine they're creating a vendor list for supplies the school needs, for clubs and the like. Revising it ever so slightly every year is always the student council's first assignment.
Yep, I remember that. Renee made use of it all the time back then.
I bet putting it together is harder than it sounds. Wait, that other voice. I swear I've heard it before.
Yes, I recognize it as well.
I'm really sorry, you two. And I apologize for taking up so much of your time, Miss Toa. And this turned out to be much more of a hassle than I expected.
Don't sweat it. Still, it's crazy to think Ren did all this by herself last year.
She's a superwoman, all right. Although, I did hear her saying she wished she had delegated these things to us more often.
Seems even the girl who can do anything still has some key lessons to reflect on. Oh, you think that's them?
Is that you, Van? Please, come in.
Alrighty then. Sup? Sounds like y'all are hard at work. Oh, hey, Miss Herschel. Been a while.
Yes, far too long if you ask me.
Oh, wow, Herschel.
I see you brought Elaine with you too. Wait, aren't you?
Bearguard Zeman. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last, Miss Herschel. I've heard many a tale of your NGO and Thor's exploits. I had hoped our paths would cross someday.
I'm honored, truly. Gaius has told me so much about you and...
Easy, easy. Let's save the introductions for later.
Deploying emergency supplies to the front lines.
Did someone order a summer Andalusia tart? No? Well, it's on the house!
Amazing.
Yes! Ooh, baby, that is just what the doctor ordered.
Thank you so much. I was just thinking I could use some brain food.
I know as well as any how taxing student council work can be at times.
Now then, shall I brew you all some tea?
Oh, no. You don't need to go to all that trouble. I can handle that much, no problem.
If there's one constant in this universe, it's Andalusia's bringing the sweet, sweet coach with its exquisite limited summer menu. Hence, if there's another constant, it's the student council work being a total pain in the neck. You're telling me we're facing way more issues with our vendors this year compared to last. We didn't want to bother Ren, but despite our best efforts, we ended up needing to Miss Toa and... Ken, I'm really sorry. I hope you aren't having to miss your flights for this. Oh no, we still have plenty of time to catch it. Don't worry about a thing. Besides, I want to help out, even if it's just a little bit, to make up for my being out of the city during the break. Does that mean, now that I think about it, Fee was telling me a little about this. You headed to that part of the country, yeah? Right! You'd meet some of my colleagues at Marduk headquarters, didn't you? Admittedly, I can't really disclose much, this being confidential work and all, but I'll be gone for around 3 days? Gotcha. I don't mean to get you to say something you shouldn't, but can't go breaking NDAs as willy-nilly now, can we? I heard you met with some of those acquaintances from dwarves in Marduk's headquarters. And that one of them put out that request on behalf of the Exile Foundation. Yeah, that was Altina. This is a super pretty girl with a cool mysterious vibe. Her destination appears to be the same as the Russian Chevalier, rather the Divine Blades. This is between us, but that's where Fee is headed as well. Makes you wonder what all these top bananas from the Empire are doing here. A little off topic, but I've been wondering something. Has everyone at school been hyped lately? About Project Startaker, I mean? Hyped would be putting it mildly. I mean, this is mankind's greatest achievement in the making we're talking about here. The boys in particular have been going barrel. It feels like everyone who doesn't have a T-phone is lambing for one now. So they can watch the live stream. The girls aren't quite as foaming at the mouth levels of hype, but since lots of them are into astrology and stuff, there's still excitement in the air. And what's more, several are looking up to Major Amelia as a role model, which is fair, because she's wicked cool. Apparently, a screen is going to be set up in the auditorium so the students can see the launches on the day off. There was a official notice about it from the Department of Education. Of course, it's perfectly alright to be excited, but lately I've noticed more and more kids showing up to school sleep deprived. Some even had to call in sick during finals. Miss Matilda was awfully worried about the whole thing. Really? I hadn't realized. Ugh. Since I still don't have good grasp on the issues plugging around student body. But that doesn't include the second years, right? Maybe it's only the first years that are affected.
Sounds as though you have company. I take that to mean you arrived at a good stopping point?
Why, hello, Ren. Ah, it's you, Ren. Nah, afraid not, but we did make it to halfway mark at least. Yeah, it's no small part due to Miss Toa's carrying us the whole way there. That's not true at all. I did was prepare a little paperwork. You guys did most of the heavy lifting. You seem a bit tired yourself, Ren. Would you care for some of the desserts the others brought us? Very much so, thank you. You needn't worry about the tea, however. I can prepare that on my own. Sounds like you've been busy little baby lately. I suppose I've been busy buzzing around there and there. The issue with the school orbal network has occupied much of my time today. Ah, that reminds me, Miss Toa. Shouldn't you be leaving for the airport? You'll miss the flight if you don't leave soon. Oh yeah. Nothing to worry. I should have plenty of time, as long as I take the subway system hitting delays due to orbital circuitry issues. Affected area is overly strict. That's not good. Don't you have to make all the way to the airport? Yes, I do. Maybe we can still make it if we take a different route. I'm so sorry, this is all my fault. No, it's not. Don't blame yourself. As long as I catch a bus or a cab, I'll be fine. According to my taxi looking app, it will take approximately 20 minutes for the nearest cab to arrive. Did someone call for a Spriggan taxi driver? We'll get you to your destination lickety split. 0 wait time, guaranteed.
I'm really sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to put you out like this during your work hours. Wow, though. I've ridden in this car before, but I'm only now realizing how nice it is. The seats are so comfy.
Aren't they? I'm glad someone in this truck's got good taste. I actually just made them some modifications around the wheel housings and... Oh god, does anyone have some earplugs? Friendly advice. Be careful bringing up cars around the boss. Get him going and you'll never hear the end of it. She's not exaggerating either. Ben really needs some new hobbies, doesn't he? Oh, sorry, Ben really needs some new hobbies, doesn't he? Wow, thanks guys. What a great friends I have. Your assistant's just about know you're inside and out and it's going.
Agnes was right. You guys really do have a great working relationship. Even though you were all raised in different places, you gel together so naturally.
We do? Yeah, we gel like the best of them. Oh dear. It's really simply... At least I believe from Marduk, I'm not certain I know how to feel about that sentiment. I mean, we get along fine enough, I guess. But I'm a Spriggan, you know. The kind who will take the tough jobs nobody else wants. I've got my hard-boiled images to protect here. Says the cake and ice cream addict. As is plain to see, it can be difficult for the young to tell apart their idealized and actual selves. If I wasn't self-aware about this before, I sure am now. Thanks, Master. It's a little odd being a flumped in with this group now. What about you and your friends, Toa? You seem to have a strong relationship with them as well.
Yes. That's definitely true. We went through a lot together in school after all. We may have all went our separate ways after graduation, but we'll always be connected, no matter what happens. Believe it or not, they're a big part of why I came to the Republic in the first place.
Huh. Not surprising to hear. You aren't really the type to sit back and play spectator when something clearly is going down. I mean, you commanded an airship during the Civil War, for crying out loud, not to mention all the stuff you did during the Young and Gone. And now you and your torch friends have expanded your operations to the international stage for the sake of Sumeria as a whole.
Honestly, I think you're overselling my part in all this. I'm not doing anything as incredible as that. But I want to be. And I know my friends and everyone else at Thors feel the same way.
Wow, your Thursby part in the class all your own. That's really beautiful. And you called our rather impressive. Anyhow, I'm glad we had this chance to get better acquainted. Circumstances Depending, I might be willing to take on a protege for you guys. Maybe you already worked on things and foundations on the Grim Garden and Aldina's request. Naturally, the guild would be more than willing to assist as well should we require it. I would be also have to lend my support to any cause my youngest pupil guys need assistance with. Hey, wait, can we not make like 50 commitments at once here? Seems forming connections such as this means our guys are speciality.
Definitely. Thank you all so much.
Another anti-immigration terrorist group? And you say they are operating outside of the Republic as well? Yeah, though they don't have any connection to the space program that we know of. But be that as it may, this is an issue that's at the forefront of the guild's mind. Have you heard anything in relationship to that group, Toa? It isn't unreasonable to suppose you have with. It isn't unreasonable to suppose you have with Thor's extensive network of connections at your fingertips. Well, for one thing, I don't think this group has been active in the main part of the Empire, the world, or Crossbell. But like the guild has heard, the northern side of the continent is another story. Some of our friends were personally involved in some of the incidents that took place in January or North America. Really? What kind of incident are we talking about here? Honestly, from what I've been told, I don't know all the specifics. The first sign of trouble was over 2 years ago, and when Jrpg was upheaval over a bid for independence. They were annexed by the Empire and were looking for it to become an independent state again, much like Crossbell and Northumbria. But the people ultimately voted to keep it under imperial rule. Not a permanent decision. The citizens will revisit this matter and re-vote every 10 years. With so many divergent opinions being thrown around local residents and other parties struggle to reach even that compromise. And yet, multiple small-scale terrorist attacks took place seemingly in protest of it. Collateral was minimal and no one was killed, thankfully, but the people were shaken with fear, leading to further disputes. Things did settle down eventually, their agreement ratified half a year later than planned, but the instigator of the attacks were never identified. Even now, our allies from Thor's End are still attempting to track them down. Jrpg. Jrpg? I knew I was in the northern part of Samaria, but not much beyond that. This be a slippery bunch of even the war heroes from the Empire can't get a look on them. You claim that was nearly the first sign of trouble. I take that to mean that more have arisen over the past 2 years. Unfortunately so. The next one involves the people who were unhappy with the agreement. Over the past half a year, many of them have suddenly gone missing. That links back to what you guys heard. Indeed. Although there was a common thread among the victims is news to me. Could there be a similar trend in Iberia, North Umbria, and the Greek cities? I get this feeling this might involve progress for undocumented immigrants like the one we ran into before. But isn't Iberia a really wealthy nation? I wouldn't have thought they'd have issues with people having to enter illegally. They are wealthy, yes, but no matter how well off a country might be, it simply isn't possible to root out discourse and strife completely. The real concern is what is causing these people, however few they may be, to just up and vanish. This matter is already on Thor's radar. We want to make sure the situation doesn't escalate any further, than it has. Good to hear you guys are all over this. I know what you guys are gonna be up to over in Basel, but if you need any help, you got my number. I appreciate it. So much for keeping the destination of my trip a secret. Guess it got out the bag. Did Fee tell the guild she was coming with? Yes, she did. Sounds like Catherine's friends will be helping us out a lot while we're there. While I'm there, I really hope I'll get the chance to visit the observatory at least once. Is that so? Oh yeah, speaking of that, your grandfather was an astronomer, was he not? He did? How did you know that? Is he that well known in the Republic too? His name was Alfred Herschel, right? Not your average Joe would know this, but seems pretty famous with people in this field. Yeah, we've got the rundown on him not too long ago. You probably already heard some about this, but we stopped by over at Agnes's house earlier and... As Van finished explaining to Toa how her grandfather's name had shown up in Professor Epstein's diaries, they arrived at the airport. The group saw Toa off as she boarded the airliner for Basel before returning to work. Part of the Ober district has been upgraded.
Check out Eddie's Deals on Wheels.
Should I head over to the student council room? Watching them work together like this is making me want to jump in and lend a hand myself. But as much as I may want to, I shouldn't. For the sake of the student council, they need to work hard and overcome this on their own. Honestly, I should have been giving them more opportunities like this while I was still a student. My, what an eager first year you are, helping out with student council studies like this. Yes, well, student council's president Albert had asked me to, but is there even any room for me to help out on this point? Just jump right on in. You can Just jump right in. We can worry about everything else afterwards. But before that, could I interest you in some tea and a slice of cake? Really? Thank you! Jump right on in, huh? You're probably right. Alright. Alright, once I finish having this cake, I'm gonna pick myself up and get to work. I'm sure Albert and the others will manage somehow. Why don't we just sit back and relax and maybe enjoy a cup of tea while we watch over them?
Take your time.
Phew, thanks to everyone pitching in, we're about halfway done. Man, being student council president is a tough job. Yeah, quit your crumbling. Don't forget you've got me and Agnes with you. Just one last push, and we can all call this a job well done. New student council press. Then I'll be counting on you, new vice press. I assume Agnes is the treasurer or something? Taking over for Ren was a student council president. Sure must be putting a lot of pressure on him. Agnes and I are gonna have to do whatever we can to lend our support. As the new student council president, I've got to be stronger than this. Alright, time to give it everything I've got. Hi. I'm glad to hear Miss Toa made it to the airport on time. Oh, and by the way, those snacks you brought us were much appreciated, Fan. Should be just what we needed to get this over the finish line. Yeah, looked like you guys were in for a heck of a grind today. But hey, somebody's got to land in the new boss man at hand, right? Exactly. We should be able to finish everything if you keep going at this pace. You and the others should do your best too, Pan. Hey, that's my line. Alright, let me save the game as well. Oh, game application area. Let's go to the Tyrell district.
Go, go, go!
Shopping with Mommy!
Oh, a lot of people go here too. Okay. Let's do all the side quest related things first.
Care for some popcorn?
Maybe. You have new items.
Hey there! What would you like? Come again.
Well...
that movie was just...
Ooh, this summer's new movie should be coming out soon.
I wonder when they'll finally announce a Mishy and Boots sequel.
Well, guess you'll just have to wait and find out.
Welcome.
Would you like to purchase a ticket?
Thank you for your visit today.
Well, the play right
One
now.
will be opening its doors shortly. Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey through the wilderness. Sacred journey. See the movie critics are raving about.
We did want to watch that movie too, but we didn't have the time, so... Now, who should I invite to see this with me? Perry and Judith. That's 3 tickets for Sacred Journey. Your total is 600 Mira. Ben headed into the theater with the company of choice, having decided to take a break from work. Barbara was a missionary nun with a large scar on her forehead, who traveled the frontier spreading the word of Adios as she went. One day, on her travels, she met a young orphan from the west by the name of Vince, whose early life had been much like her own. She wanted to make sure he grew up to be a good man, and with her strength to guide him, they set out on a journey together. On the way they accidentally stumbled on a small settlement which had been visited by thieves for several months. It had gone so far as to take the chief's daughter hostage, so there was no way to fight back without fear of her coming to harm. Upon hearing this, Sister Barbara stood up and marched straight to the thieves' den.
What's a lady of the cloth doing out here all by herself? You lost, sister. Hey, you worthless sods, get over here now! Huh? Where in blazes are they?
If you're looking for your men, I just tucked them all in for a nice little dirt nap. As for you, you're going to return all the food and valuables you took from the settlement. With interest.
You ain't a sister. You're a monster! You two know I've got a hostage here, yeah? If you care about the girl's life, you'll...
Barbara! I freed the girl! Now you can kick this scumbag's ass without any distractions!
Told you to call me Miss Barbara, you little snot. Whatever. Good work, Vince. I'm about to bring the weight of your sins crashing down right into your skull. I'll give you 10 seconds to make your final confession. 10, 9, 8.
Wait! What do you say you come and work for me instead?
3, 2, 1.
What the hell happened to 7 through...
0!
Dead! He is dead! I'm so happy the village was saved in the end, and that those rotten thieves got what they deserved by being beaten to pieces. But when I first heard that this was a movie about a traveling sister helping a town, I pictured something completely different. And she definitely went for the more forceful and direct kind of help, huh? But considering Barbara's past and Vince's street smart, it was definitely the kind of solution that fit the characters best. For sure. And beyond that, I don't really know how to put it, but it felt like the movie did a good job of showing a different kind of strength. Whether it was Barbara's beating down the thieves or showing her caring side as a sister, a surprisingly brave Vince ended up being on the inner strength of Chief's other hand. It was kind of like along their journey, people with different kinds of strengths met around to each other and helped each other grow. Maybe that's what the movie was trying to say. That's like that too. Not a bad way to look at it. That definitely seems like the kind of takeaway you'd come away from with this. Not to my own horn, but I think I did pretty damn good. I don't get many chances to play a character like that, so I'm proud of how it all turned out. Definitely was a change of pace with the usual 110% Judith roles you cast in, that's for sure. Between those powerful monologues and the devout prayer scenes, it was refreshing to see that kind of performance from you. That said though, it was your yells in the combat scene that impressed me the most of all. I would really feel righteous indignation. Without a doubt, that was something only you could bring to the table. Thanks! I really wanted to go all out when it came to representing justice and principles that can be compromised. I think that was me putting a little bit of myself into the role, though. Now I'm kind of having a second thought about whether if it fit the character. Nah, I'd say it fits just fine. In fact, despite how it might have seemed at first, I'd say a role like that suits you perfectly. I'm glad you think so. Also, I'm starting to realize just how much Judith takes after her grandma. If gravitates wrote to some of those scenes, and it was like I was looking at the young Dominique Leinster. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for the movie. Having finished their break, Ben and his crew resumed their work.
Welcome.
Right now.
Thank you for your visit today. Screen 2 will be opening its doors shortly. Please keep all telephones on silent.
We can watch what? That is good, we can watch all 3 movies. What is this? Purchased, viewed, purchased. Okay. Animated movie, huh?
I refuse to let anyone
Elaine
die. Awaken! Aura within me!
and Ketra, baby. Purchase! Van headed into the theater with the company of his choice, having decided to take a break from work. This is a tale yet untold, a tale of a young legend. A young hero, an ordinary boy named Akira, has his life turned upside down as he finds himself suddenly wrapped up in mysterious terrorist plots. An evil organization named Nebula operates in the shadows far from prying eyes. Their goal to subjugate all of humanity using supernatural powers. Though driving by this strong sense of justice, Akira is powerless to stop them. When the girl is in danger though, he rushes to save her without a thought. An attack from one of Nebula's leaders pierces the boy's chest, just as Akira's consciousness begins to fade. You did well to hold them off. Now, leave the rest to me. A man appears using strange power to send the villains scattering the... He then proceeds to infuse his flaming aura into Akira's body. Upon awakening, Akira realizes that he has now become one of the heroes with the power to save humanity. A legend. 6 months pass and Akira is busy training alongside his fellow legends, when suddenly the evil organization appears before him once again.
I want to save everyone. I don't want a single life to be snuffed out. Burning aura that resides within me. Please, grant me your strength.
This can't be! You burned through my darkness barrier!
Akira! You really did it!
Damn, kid! Really had to wait until the very last second to awaken, didn't you? And that aura!
Thank you, Master. I finally understand what the flame you gave me back then really was. It's hope given form. And with my will, there's no limit to how strong I can become.
What is this power? This is impossible.
No!
How could these petulant children be capable of using the aura of legends?
Time to repay what you did to my friends.
Take this! Scorching Flame Fist! Ultimate Burn!
Ah! Can't be. Ah!
Dead. Modern advancements in animation are simply mind-boggling, but I guess that comes with the Republic's cutting-edge video technology. For instance, the effects in the fight sequences for those they use backlighting where they actually shine light throughout the animation cells. Those effects heighten the content between light and shadow, and adding to the sense of speed in the sense and the depth take to do that. Oh, sorry, I totally started monologuing, huh? I just get really passionate about this sort of thing. Nah, don't sweat it. I really don't mind, honestly. In fact, thanks to you laying it all out, I now get why those scenes had the impact they did. They help me appreciate the movie on another level. Really? I'm relieved to hear that. In that case, can I tell you about some of the other cool VFX I noticed later on? Sure, as long as we don't lose track of time. In the Brazer's line of work, we regularly forced to come to grip with the harsh realities of the world. So after seeing that movie, I feel like I've remembered that pure courage and justice look like. Suppose that's what makes Akira a true hero, the kind that can only exist in fiction. Though from where I am standing, I think you've done a good job keeping your own courage and sense of justice burning, right? Despite all you've been through, you've never wavered from your convictions. You've got nothing to be ashamed about. I'm not quite sure how to feel about that coming from you. But still, I appreciate the sentiment. Thanks! Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Obtain the brochure. Having finished their break, Fan and his crew resume their work. Where is it?
Let's see what we got.
There's a 4 RPG on the bulletin board. We've received a report that the large monster queen Komanda is lurking in the deepest part of Dirk Mental Park in the interest keeping the peace. He has arc-right solutions to determine the threat. That's funny. A request from the police inspector. Never thought I'd live to see the day. This Inspector Desvani is starting to accept us. It's about time if you ask me. Dark Memorial Park has been added to the travel menu.
Care for some popcorn?
How about a delicious ice pop?
Have your eye on anything in particular? Thank you very much.
let's check the cooking menu. So we can get even more stuff to our diary thing.
That was simply delicious.
We're already rank 9. I don't know, I remember how many ranks there were in this, but... Well, achievements. Movie purchase, brochures purchased, times 3.
Shock 1 up.
Movies watched
Shock
times
1 up.
3. You got all the stuff that we need. Oh, the tab menu, okay, yeah.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
Thanks, boss.
A special Blue Planet, a specialty ice cream. Specialty ice cream, Italy from Nami's, inspired by its namesake. 460 Mira. Nami's ice cream, 4th district in Tyrol district. This ice cream has a bunch of different flavors, mixed and adding a real layer of complexity. Even just appearance-wise, that beautiful swirl of color has got a really sets of mood. Sets the mood. Workshop where we can still visit.
Yay!
Please, step on. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
So can I
Please stop by again. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please stop by again.
Can I interest you in some space-themed merchandise? Take all the time you need.
Speed with movement plus 3.
Be seeing you!
Impressive. Thanks for the offer.
Please take as much time as you need. I hope to see you again.
Oh, I don't need to.
Planner launched! Planner launched! I love it!
Glad to hear you enjoy it, Junes. Alrighty. Hi. Come on, Sahina. The clerks already said they don't have it. Hold on a sec. Maybe they just missed it. I get how you feel, but we can't stay here for much longer. Oh, hey, girls. Didn't realize you were still in the city. Shouldn't you have got the train out here by now? Hi, everyone. We only stepped by here for a little bit before we head out. We heard this place might have the book we've been looking for. It's the magazine publication that was published back when we were both little. But they don't have it in stock because it's too old. What? It's called? If you don't mind me asking. No, we don't actually know the title. All we know is that it's a rare publication. A rare publication that covers traditional Central Eastern performing arts. Oh wow, that sounds fascinating. Sounds pretty interesting. I imagine it'd be difficult to get. Oh, darn it. I imagine it'd be difficult to find it if you don't know the name, but if you like, we could keep an eye out for it. Yeah, it might be worth tracking down. I know you two have a train to catch, but I feel bad if I didn't help my agency's adorable new talents. Really? Thank you so much. We'll wait as long as we have to. We really can't, Tina. I'm sorry, I know you're all very busy. There's no need to apologize. This is just how things go. You should probably hit up some folks who know a lot about books and magazines. And start by asking around the area. There's bound to be people who know a thing or two.
Time to get our hands dirty.
That is next. For now, I'm just gonna...
So, like, speaking of
Hey,
summer
stop on by! It really packs a punch. Thanks a bunch.
No problemo.
May I help you?
Yes, you can, as it so happens.
Thank you.
able to get a hold of
I want to hear what the shopkeeper has to say. Pan? No, for now let them do what they want. The group entered the brothers' music shop and asked for the shopkeepers about that. Candace. Apparently a woman and child had been living there, but they had moved out for a few months ago. The shopkeeper didn't know where they moved to. Looks like we came in vain, sad. You know this too, huh? Looks like we lured out some prey. Take the back streets. We'll split up and go after them. We'll take them back. We'll take them head on. Right. They are hiding. Where did the target of your pursuit go? Let me check the guide. So you're the one who's been following us, huh? He already saw through me. Guess you're not a springing for nothing. That wasn't half bad. Take it you had a heavy march from the start. You wouldn't have guessed you'd be just a little punk though. You still approached us even knowing who we are. That must make Candace's son, huh? That's right. That's right, she was supposed to have a son around 12 years old now. Right on the money. My name is Stan, and I've got a request for you concerning my mom. No kidding. I suppose you can at least hear what you've got to say, even if you're acting a little smug. I appreciate it. So lately my mom has been acting real weird. I tried looking into it, and what I found was a force within saying someone wants to kill her. I'm pretty observant and moved motivated for someone your age. Oh, would appear you're also aware of your mother's occupation. Well, it's not like she told me directly, but it's kind of figured it out. She may be some sort of criminal, but to me, she's just my mom. Not like I love moving around all the time, but I'm careful to her for raising me. I'm grateful to her for raising me. So I'd like to override your 4SVG. You want to override it for SVG? Yes. I know she's probably being hunted by people who want her dead. So I want you to help her and we escape the country. And she's got the mirror in case you're wondering. She should be able to pay you. I see. So that's your plan. I mean, I can understand what she's going through, but... What do you propose, Mr. Arkwright? What do you propose, Mr. Arkwright? Well, whatever we do, it depends on this guy's mom. You won't do anything for now, so can you arrange for us to talk to her? You won't even make empty promises, huh? Good. It's better that way. It makes you seem more trustworthy. I'll arrange the meeting, right now, even if you're free. She should be at home. Alright, lead the way. We currently live in an apartment in the Riverside, just so you know. I'll head over there first, so let's meet up at the bulletin board in front of the subway station. Got it.
What are we waiting for?
Fast traveling? Exactly. Wait, am I stupid? Oh, there's a new shop item here that I just straight up didn't see. Well, that's good. That means I can go do that now. Looks like they aren't open yet. Where are... You tell me there's a new item, but I can't get in? What are you doing? I guess that's why, but why would you even tell me that there's a new shop item? And that there's a shop space.
Search time.
Okay. We can finally hurry up and meet my mom, or what? Have him guide you to the apartment. Alright, show me the way. Let's go! This is the apartment we're living in right now. Horizon Heim, huh? Our room is on... Wait, Mom! Hurry after her! Looks like you're already here. The underground maintenance tunnel. Confirmed, judging by the footprints, she's gone quite a ways in. It doesn't feel like she's running blind. But lady signs for you. It's not surprised she's good at losing the film. Why are you running, Mom? It's me! Let's hurry before we lose her.
A fine respite.
Just on this enemy.
Gotcha! It's on you, Descent!
Missile Claire!
Now's a great time for a shark boost.
Zypher,
Back up
activate.
here!
Activate skill!
Gotcha!
Lightning strike, please. Taking point. Yeah, on the house.
Oh, I'm sure I could do better.
Just on this enemy.
Do your worst.
Don't forget about my treasure.
Take this!
Have my aim.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Nice going, Bear. In your dreams.
Finish the job! Go for it, Elaine!
Now's a great time for a
Make your
shark
move.
boost.
Too slow. Line grid. Judith. Activate skill.
Sucker!
Didn't even break a sweat.
You stole my thunder, Judith.
Nice work, best on this enemy.
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
Easily awake
You're stunned!
Here, look out! Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
We should go on the attack. Pressure him and move in.
Engaging skill. Boost gauge upgraded.
Zypher, activate.
I suggest we stop. Reset. Sweep him. We should go on the attack.
My move now.
I can still get stronger. I can do even better.
Attack arcs advised.
Let's get this rolling. There!
Show 'em what you're
Take this! You snooze, you lose!
On the house.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Getting engagement. Brace yourself.
One more!
Combat over. Processing data on this enemy.
Snooze, you lose! You got this!
Boost
Go
stage
for it,
limiter
Elaine.
unlocked.
Engaging skill.
Sucker! There it is!
Here's my close-up.
Hard work best on this enemy.
Looks like the game's all here.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
Snooze, you lose!
Initiating drive.
Make your move.
Backup's here!
Go on the attack.
Activating. Boost gauge.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Nice going, Van.
Mom, please listen. These guys aren't trying to kill you. Get down, Stan. Lisette, leave it to me. What was that? A shark trap linked to containers. Sure pays to be prepared. Phew, made that one by the skin of our teeth. seem our bodies being separated, however. At least the young man still safe. Looks like she's pushing her son away on purpose. For me! You can leave him to us. Thanks for counting on you. Let's chase after Candace. Oops! Are you okay, Fan? Yeah, but dang, her aim is precise. She's doing it to keep us from getting near her. There's something I'd like to confirm, and it seems as good a time as any. Tell me, Fan, what's your impression of this job? Now that you ask, I knew this seemed strange. It's like that is it. Which means I could just be going out on a limb here, but it seems to me that the person who sent the original request was none other than Candace herself. Are you serious? But then what about Stan? That last little trap was probably put in place to make sure he wouldn't get dragged into it. He's been leading us around by the noses all by yourself. What more proof do you need? So far, everything's been going exactly as Candace planned. Assisted suicide isn't the sort of job we'd normally accept. So she made it something else? In other words, she has a death wish. It seems highly likely. She's sure asking a lot. Here's a thought. Can I get you and the other group to pursue the target? That won't be a problem. It's a start. I won't allow you killing. Trust me, I know. Then we'll see you later. My goodness, these guys are persistent, aren't they? You have no way out. Just stay here and turn yourself in. Man, you got up. Spriggan. Thanks for making your acquaintance, Lady Silence. You do know why we're pursuing you, right? You came to take the life of the cold-blooded killer, what else? Sure, but something doesn't add up. Why would such a proficient assassin who has been so successful in concealing her identity suddenly reveal herself so easily? Isn't it obvious? Until now, I've always been working for someone. But without a place to go, I can no longer wear the mask of Lady Silence. That's all there is to it. So, that's the angle you want to take. I don't know what you were trying to say earlier. But honestly, I've just grown tired of certain things. If you're going to do it, then do it already. But that makes it sound like you want to die. That doesn't make it sound like you want to die. Here's trouble. It looks like you weren't able to stop him like you hoped. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. We brought the kid as quick as we could. Well done, guys. Now, do you still intend to make things difficult? It's not true, is it, Mom? Tell me it's not true. I refuse to believe your request to have someone kill you. I haven't admitted a thing. If I die here, I'm simply getting what's coming to me. You don't have to be sad, Stan. If anything, you should be relieved that you're finally free of the restrictions living with me has forced on you. What are you even saying? There's no way I'll be relieved. I see. You know, Candace, I think what you're saying is right. No! I overrode her request, remember? He's charging up the stun caliber. An impressive bloodlust, brigand. But no matter how you look at it, I'm an assassin. I won't give my life for free. If you don't get serious, you'll be the one to see the corpse. Stop! After all that, you still use blanks. Guess you're naive after all. I should be the one saying that. Why? Why won't you kill me? Don't get it twisted. I'm not nearly as naive as you. Which is why I'm not going to fulfill your wishes. What? Do you intend to do then? That's actually a very good question. She did kill people. But like, sending her to prison... Like, I think that sending her to the Eisen child would mean that she gets a chance, right? Sending her to prison is not gonna help her in any way. It's ultimately up to you, but why not take a refuge wish, the Eisen child? I wonder what your big idea would be. I can't say I'm totally satisfied, but it might be one solution. It's not the worst idea. Eisen child? Their top-tier Jaeger Corps comprised mostly of former military and based on the in the free cities. Not only would that mean Stan's request of getting you out of the country, but it also gives you a job. Come to think of it, you did send us on ahead. It seems like you called someone in advance. Yep, I had a short conversation with Commander Geraint. So how is it? So that's how it is. It's not really what I had in mind, but maybe it would be a good thing. Right, Mom? Are you kidding me? Just kill me. If you don't, then my boy will still be stuck with an angel of death. Me. Mom, you said something like that before. Angels of death, huh? Look, I get what you're saying, but no matter how you put it, your kid has got nowhere else he'd rather be. And just so we're clear, I don't want some mama's boy hating me for the rest of his life. I would too. I'd never forgive anyone who killed my mom. Stan, why would you cling to someone as horrible as me? It's your fault for raising him that way. Of course I can't just let a criminal like you roam free. So either give yourself to the Eisen child, or turn yourself into the police. It's time to choose. Mom, please. Stan, guess it can be helped. I'll take a refuge with the Eisen child. And so, Van contacted Commander Geraint once again, and handed Candace and Stan over to the Jaeger Corps.
That takes care of that.
Mira deposit confirmed.
I more would put this in gray, but
Planner launched. Objective set.
this as well.
Go, go, go!
This place is always peaceful no matter when I come here. If not for the monsters that pop up every now and then, it'd be perfect. This is done. Quick so I can cast a line or two. If you want to fish after that, all well and good, but don't forget we're doing this for the safety of the guests here. I don't think we'll be coming back here again, so... Oh, are you all here to help with the monster extermination? We got a particularly troublesome one lurking deep in the waterside area. It'd be a huge help if you could get rid of it for us. There's fearsome foes rolling around.
Warning! A-level threat detected!
Here to support! Pressure him and
Some
move
elements
it.
look
The
effective.
deciding factor! We should go
Some
on the attack!
elements look effective.
Go all in on him.
Pressure him and move it! We should go on the attack!
Initiating
Here to
drive.
support!
Have my aid.
I suggest we strike now.
Go all in on him.
Pressure him and move it!
Engaging skill.
Backup's here.
I suggest we strike now.
Wonderful! You have an Arthur
We should go
vulnerable
on the
to.
attack.
Wonderful!
Go all in on
You
him.
have an Arthur vulnerable to.
I suggest we
Push
strike
back.
now. Finish him, Van! We should go on the attack. I suggest we strike now. Pressure him and move it!
Go forth and teach them
Excellent.
lessons.
Attack. I suggest we
Attack
strike
their
now.
weakness with an art!
Activate. These page limits are removed.
Okay, that makes it
Attack
sort
their
of
weakness with an art!
significantly less powerful now because he doesn't have the option to actually...
Pressure him and move it!
Attack their weakness with an art! Initiate drive!
I got you covered!
My move now.
Certain arts will work better!
Suggest we strike now.
Certain arts...
Here to support!
Go all in on him.
I suggest we strike now. Pressure him and move it! Judith! We should go on the attack.
Go all in on him.
I suggest we strike now.
Have my aid.
Some elements look
We
effective.
should go on the attack.
Initiating drive.
How dare you! I suggest we strike now. Nice and soon, thanks. Pressure him and move it!
Go all in on him.
The
Do you
boost
mind
gauge
delaying?
limit has been raised.
I bring my utmost. I suggest we strike now. Pressure him and move it! Make your move! Another step up, better with every rehearsal.
Oh, okay. So we got Finfisher, Sunriser, Exocrat, Super Chain, Multi-Blitz, Shark Commander, and ZOC. Yeah, we get all the good stuff. Obtained Firestorm from the Wanted Monster.
That's all, folks.
Reward deposited.
Only law is currently still low. This is not the best, but who knows. Okay, time to do the Tyrell district.
Go!
Big read up on everyone's dialogue. Or actually, let's do the yellow quest, so we have all of that done, and then we can do reading, a lot of reading.
I get to go
Please,
shopping.
step
Out
on
of this world.
Aw, cute.
Whee! This one's got a feature on Major Amelia.
Can you spare a moment?
It's true like reading, but I'm afraid I can't help you. If you at least knew what it was called, then I might be able to look for you.
I'd really like to cover that.
That's already confirmed on our end.
A moment, please.
I think I know which book you mean. You do? Yes, it's called Rex Parody, which is also the name of the Central Eastern style of dance. Tyrell Times published it over 20 years ago, and it covers performing arts from remote regions in the Central East. I even helped out in my younger years. I've heard about it too. It was a popular topic of conversation around the near it back then. There weren't many publications at the time that really dug deep into Central Eastern performance and arts. I heard even some distinguished folklorists used it for their research. Folklorist, okay. Wow, it sounds more incredible than I realized. If the Tyrell Times published it, would you have any stock left in the bag? Sadly, it wasn't in circulation for long, so it's been out of print for ages. We do have one copy in our collection, but it's the only one, which means I can't go giving it away, sorry. I see. So, just knowing the title is a huge step forward. Right, we got ourselves a glimmer of hope. Might be worth checking back in with some of folks that we know have that's what we're talking about.
Initiating search.
Oh, that movie was the shit, man.
How about a delicious ice pop?
Hi.
Got a question for you.
Rex Parody? Actually, I think I might have seen it recently. Really? Yeah, I'm into some strange books. Obviously, I dig through all the bookstores in the city, but I also saw her next to new finds too. Every now and then I find folks who are looking for a good home for books they finished reading. I remember seeing Rex Parody floating around. I knew of people I engaged in trade over the net, but not like this. Sounds like folks I'd rather give their books away for free than dozen works out for us. Mind telling us the name of the person giving that book away? Sure thing, give me 1 second. Here we go. This is them. Right too. This book has the same title, but it looks like the deadline is today, so you should probably hurry. I'll send you the data. Appreciate it. I'll set them up. Then immediately reached out for the book owner. Damn, they got back to it already. Thanks for getting in touch. Let's meet up near the Grand Circuit Ferris wheel. Our password will be I love you. What the heck? It's not a characteristic for the online marketplace. Anything about what they look like? I get the feeling they might be new to this sort of thing. In any case, heading to the Grand Circuit is our only option. Am I really gonna have to say the password? Might as well, right? Grand Circuit time.
Shock one up. Shock one up.
Let's be on our way.
How a decent crowd like this can be together again? There's nothing harder running a race over there. I can hear motors revving, but it sounds different from the usual Z1s. Supposedly, today's event is a trial session of sorts for the CR Championship. Simply put, it's a race between commercial cars and hot rods instead of Z1 models. The bar enters a lot lower, so it's more accessible to amateur teams and underdogs. The real deal ain't until tomorrow though. Today's race is just a dry run with the amateur teams mixing in. That's interesting. Well, compared to Z1, it would seem there are only so many fanatics who are partial enough to attend. But notwithstanding from what I hear, from what I heard, there is value to be had in spectating these conversations. What better day after all to demonstrate the limits and potential of the cars we drive on a daily basis. Oh, I knew people would play their approval manners. Let's settle it then. We make beeline for the threat side. Gathering info is still priority number 1, but I guess a quick peek won't do any harm. If there's truly no talking our way out of it, let's take a look at dry run then and listen to the rest of the extract.
Take your time.
Well,
Well then.
Okay. Drop.
Cheers, everyone!
That's a man's dream. We even have rare items
Anything
that were used
strike
in
your
actual
fancy?
races. So take your time and enjoy your visit.
Thanks. This here.
Hey there, what would you like?
You of these, please?
Come again.
Cooking menu, let's see.
That was simply delicious.
That was very well made. That was yummy.
We're already at rank 10. This is going very well. No, it's V and then...
Welcome, one and all, to the Grand Circuit. Prepare to feast your eyes on some white-hot racing excitement.
Alrighty.
What's next?
I keep forgetting which button.
Let's move.
Take your time.
Will do.
Understood.
Okay.
Very well. I'll give this a try.
No, I do not fish in the middle of the city. That's not how fishing works. Oh, it's stab, right, okay. I'm stupid. Good to know. Right, let's check the gourmet menu again for the premium sweets menu.
All right. I'll put it on the blog.
Sheesh. Talk about obsessed.
Hey, you are the one that posted that, buddy. Maximum Freeze, a collaborative menu item with maximum energy, ideal for the summer days. Maximum energy, 12 district grand circuit, costs 400 mira. The maximum energy gives stuff a surprise energizing in your face flavor. Should do wonders for being the heat or as of a post-training pick-me-up. Okay, we have to go there. Oh, jeez.
Got something to ask you.
Obtained slightly used Rex Paradise magazine. Thanks. What small world, I never would have guessed you were Inspector as well as wife and daughter. Thank you for you do for my husband. We're looking to get rid of the pile of old books around the house and figured we'd used to deal with them, but Chili insisted on doing the hands off in person, so I took on this her. Horrible netizens in the wild continue to be central to our lives. This is probably quite indicational. This book looks important. Are you really fine if I give me the way? Yes, it was just gathering dust in the bookshelf. Please give it to someone who needs it. I owe you one. You do get you're too kind. I owe you one. You too, kid. Thanks. Please visit Mom again with your family. Yeah, I'll come back with Daddy. Ben and the others told Sarah and Sahina about getting the book, and agreed to meet up at a cafe in Cairo district. I think that we already finally come when I think that they would finally come when I got to read this book. Parallel Time Special Issue, Rex Paradise. Come to see the riveting performance of Layla's traditional dancer from the Central East. Esther, isn't that your last name? Oh, I get it now. Yeah, it's about our late mother. This is an interview of her while she was still an active dancer. We weren't even born yet at this point. We happened to learn about it from someone in the entertainment industry not too long ago. Ever since we really wanted to give it a read. Look, Sarah, Mom looks so young here. In fact, you and her look exactly alike. You think so? I'm looking at the pictures that the vigorous feel of these lenses reminds me of you. You definitely inherited that from her, I say. On top of it, I'm not nearly as nimble. And you know, we've never got to see the side of Mom when she was young. I mean, she must have worked her butt off as a dancer. I imagine she did. She always looked so strong as she was raising us, even when she was in terrible debt. We need to push ourselves even harder, both in our dancing and in our film work. For sure, even though we probably don't have a ghost or a chance to reaching the level she did. No, if we stick together, then maybe, just maybe, we can pull it off someday. We need to think positive. If you both do something out of this then. Definitely. We owe you guys a big time for finding this book for us. Now we can give our 150% to the becoming performance, or even beyond that. Thanks so much, everyone. Don't mention it. You'll probably be up to your eyeballs for a while, but I hope you accomplish what you're setting out to do. And as always, if you get to any problem in need of solving, you know who to turn to. Thank you. I hope you all cheer us on. Oh dear. I believe we can consider his matter settled.
Well done, everyone.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Still not level 1 grade. No.
Please, step on up.
Yay! I get to go shopping with Mom? Heading to the objective.
We have now been streaming for 3 hours, yeah. I think I have to stop soon because I'm gonna go eat. I didn't do this just
Confirming your schedule.
The first thing we need to go and
Let's roll.
talkie talks to is the Daybreak district. There's also one shop that we missed, which I'm gonna do first. And I think it's good that I do that and then we save the game and continue next stream, which will be later this evening, so don't worry about that. We have time. Okay.
I'd really like to cover that.
That's already confirmed on our end.
That's all done. So
Confirming your
quests do
schedule.
we still have? We have none. Okay, we did all side quests. Kill that. Oh, we have this Saiva mount, which is for
My
Vergar.
thanks, man.
Very intuitive. Anyway, I will leave it at this for now. Yeah, probably a good idea. I will leave it at this for now, and I'll be back at around 7 for another stream of maybe 2.5 to 3 hours max. Until then, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all for the next stream in a few hours. Until then, everyone, goodbye.